Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey's back. Early day at work here. It's dark, it's windy, it's raining, it's the Pacific Northwest. What can you say? Today I'm going to be popping in some Ettan original portion snus. This stuff is really nice. I like it. As with most of the Swedish snus, um, it does have the neat little catch lid. It's kind of a lid within a lid. When you're done with your portions, you can put them in here if there's no trash can nearby. Store them, easy peasy. And then when you get to a trash, you just dump them out. Good way to store your used portions. I wish more people would do that. Crack this open. I'm almost out of these. I have had these before. That's what you're looking like portion wise. The pouches, nice, moist. It's pretty much the tobacco is stained to the paper, pretty nice, brown there. Easy to use portion. Now these have a unique recipe. This recipe's been around since 1822. So 102 years ago, no, 202 years ago, this recipe was developed. It's got the nice, it's got the saltiness, it's got a tobacco flavor, but there are notes of chocolate mixed into the flavor here. It's not a milk chocolate, it's more of a dark chocolate or a cocoa powder type chocolate note you get. It's very subtle, but it is there. It comes through quite nicely. Just a hint of sweetness to go with the chocolatey goodness that's in these things. But yeah, the salt level is down a little bit. I believe these are a little bit lower on the nicotine scale, so they're not as strong as most original portions are. But the flavor is really nice. If you like tobacco flavor, if you like hints of dark chocolate, be sure and check out Ettan. And like I said, this recipe over 200 years old, and I don't believe they've changed it much, if at all, in that 200 plus years. Their original portion, like this, and it's also available in loose. Loose, you open it up like you would a regular can of dipping tobacco here in the United States, except the consistency is it's clay. I want to call it clay-like. Basically, you take a portion out, you roll it into a little ball, and then you stick it in your upper lip. And there are tools for the loose portions too that can help you. If you don't want to play with your fingers, there's some tools that pretty much form them into what they call pills. Little chunks that you compress it down with the tool. One of these days I'll pull out some of my loose and I'll show you, but I'll have to do that at home because using loose snus can sometimes get a little messy when it starts coming apart. They get what they call mudslides. The tobacco can sometimes break down in the lip and start traveling down into your mouth. Kind of like floaters with dip, but with this stuff, it's since it's a clay-like consistency, it's like mud kind of when it starts doing that. However, with snus, if you swallow some, it's not a big deal. The way they process this is considered a food product. You can actually eat it if you were so inclined. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you can swallow the spit. If you swallow a couple pieces of snus, it won't hurt you. But yeah, the flavor on this, you're getting some salt, getting some tobacco, and then those little hints of chocolate just kind of sneak out and give you a little kiss every now and then just to let you know it's there. Really good product. With most snus products, really easy to use. I mean, you can't even tell I have it in unless you're looking really close. You can maybe see a slight bulge there, but yeah, talking to the average person, they wouldn't have a clue that you have this in unless you told them, which is really nice when you want to get a little tobacco, you want to get some nicotine, but you want to be discreet about it. Here's your ticket. Portioned out snus. This is distributed by, who distributes this one? It's written in Swedish, so I can't tell you who distributes it. And even the ingredient list is in Swedish. Yeah. Okay. But the ingredients list is very similar to what you will find with other. Here's your ingredient list right there. Water, tobacco, salt, alkalizer, and I believe it says it has flavorings in it. One of which it has to be chocolate powder of some kind. I don't know if it's dark chocolate or just regular cocoa / baker's chocolate, but there are some of those chocolatey notes in there. And like I said, it's more of a dark chocolate cocoa type rather than like a milk chocolate. So it's a very nice, very unique recipe. It's quite enjoyable, and just the history behind it is pretty cool. I mean, how many products out there can say that their recipe is over 200 years old? Not that many of them out there. This has been a quick look at Ettan original portion snus. If you're looking for a discreet way for tobacco, get you nicotine in. Nicotine isn't quite as high on this as others, like I said, but it's enough to get you by. Anyway, this is Mikey. This is my early morning pre-open the store quick review while I'm getting some snus in. If you like the content, be sure to like and subscribe down here. Anyway, I wish you all a good day. I hope the weather is better for you than it is for me. Yeah, the power's been flickering a little bit here. Should be an interesting day. We'll catch you later.